Good day, everyone! Are you excited to learn new things today? Come on, let's get started! When different substances are physically mixed together, mixtures are formed. In the morning, while preparing coffee or your chocolate drink, have you ever noticed what happens if you let your chocolate drink or coffee sit for a while? Well, oftentimes the coffee or chocolate powder settle at the bottom of the cup. We call it mixture. Sometimes, two or more ingredients look uniform when mixed together, and sometimes they don't. In this lesson, we're going to deal and understand what is mixture. Last time, we discussed about elements and compounds. So you know that matter is divided into pure substance and mixture, and under pure substance is elements and compound. Again, pure substance is a form of matter that has constant chemical composition and characteristic properties. Now, let's discuss about mixture. Mixture refers to the physical combination of two or more substances in which the identities of the individual substances are retained. Under mixture is homogeneous and heterogeneous. So what do you think is the difference between these two mixtures? Yes, in homogeneous mixture, you cannot identify other components. They are already uniform in structure. While in heterogeneous mixture, you can still see different components. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture of two or more chemical substances, where the different components can be visually distinguished and easily separated by physical means. While homogeneous mixture is a mixture of two or more chemical substances where the different components cannot be visually distinguished. Now that you already know the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture, let's now look into the ways on how to separate mixture. The physical properties of the mixture will help determine which separation method is the best one to use. Here are some ways of separation. First one is filtration. It is a technique in which an insoluble solid is separated from a liquid. It uses a filter-like mesh cloth or a filter paper to separate solid components from a liquid. Filtration is a process used if you want your water free from soil particles. It can also be used if you want to separate sand from water. Next is evaporation, a technique used in separating soluble solid from a liquid. Evaporation occurs on the surface of a liquid when a substance in a liquid state is changing into a gaseous state. Let's move on to distillation, a process of separating liquids from a solution based on the difference of the boiling point of the substance in a mixture. It is used in producing pure water, distilled water, or ethanol. Decantation is used in separating less dense substance from a denser one. In this process, the mixture is left undisturbed. Chromatography is a technique that separates the components of mixture that are based on the ability of each component to drawn across the surface of another material. It is good in separating dissolved substances that have different colors. Physical manipulation is a technique used in separating solid components of a heterogeneous mixture. Use of magnets. Mixture of metals and non-metals could be separated using magnet. Sieving involves using a strainer or a big screen to separate the components of a solid material. Activity time! Let's now identify the type of mixture and ways on how to separate it. Sand and water. It is a heterogeneous mixture and can be separated by decantation or filtration. Sand and water. It is a homogeneous mixture and can be separated by evaporation. Good job, everyone! That's it! I hope you learned a lot from today's session. Thank you so much for tuning in.